Let's go, guys. It's Raul TV, Team R4UL, your favorite YouTube mechanic, back again. And what I'm doing this time around is I've got a Fiat Punto here. It's a Punto Evo on a 2010 petrol, same as a Grande Punto, exactly same as a Grande Punto. It's just basically a facelift of a Punto. It's called the Evo, right? So yeah, we've got one of them, and what we're doing is the alternator. Dead easy, dead easy. You can do it outside your house, basic tools. Let's go, let's do it. First thing what we're going to do is, obviously, we're going to take the battery lead off, which I have took off already, and I put the battery on charge. Dead easy, 10mm, just take one side off on the terminal. So that's off, as you can see there. Right, 10mm, just take it off on one side. Happy days, let's go. Right, next thing what we're going to do is, we have to take the fan belt off, but in order to take the fan belt off on these, there's no tensioners. Basically, the alternator is the tensioner. Okay, so what we do is, we're going to slacken the bolts for the alternator, which is here. There's one here, 16mm, another one down there, as you can just make it out there. If I go this way, just make it out there, which is down, right down there. Okay, another 16mm there. Okay, and then there's one 17mm nut there. That's a nut on bolt, by the way, so when you take the nut off, make sure you hold it round the back, because the bolt might fall out. So we're going to go ahead and slacken them three, and hopefully push the alternator forward. The belt should come straight off. So 16mm on this one. I'm going to take this one off. I've already slackened it, but just to show you guys, basically you can get a spanner in there, or you can get a ratchet or whatever. Slacken that one. There's another one right down here, right down there. Make it out. Slacken this one as well. Okay. And then this one here is a 17. We're going to go ahead. Oh, I've already slackened it. Already loosened it, so that should basically be hand tight. There we go. Right, after you've loosened all three nuts and bolts, what we do is push the alternator forward, like that, all the way forward. And the belt, as you can see, is absolutely loose, so get both hands onto it. That belt comes straight off. Happy days. Okay, after that, it's absolutely plain sailing. These bolts here, we're going to go ahead and take this off. I've already slackened it, remember. Take this one off. Take the one on the bottom off as well. It's there, as you can see there. Let me see if I can get my... I can't get my hand in there and show you guys at the same time. But as you can see it there. The bolt head is there. 16mm bolt head. Let's go ahead and take that off. I'm going to put the camera there. See if I can get my hand in there. No, I can't. So my hand's going to get in the way. So I'm sorry, guys. Hand will get in the way, but yeah, you can make it out there. I've already slackened it. You can get a socket ratchet extension in there, or a socket extension, or a spanner, whatever you've got. Take that off. Right, okay, I'll be straight honest with you, my fingers were getting tired. There's the two bolts. Okay, so I'd use the electric ratchet. You can use whatever you got, a normal ratchet, electric ratchet, spanner, if you want to struggle. Last one here, 17. This is a 17, by the way. 17 nut. It might be a 16 on yours if somebody's replaced it or whatever. So it's a nut and bolt on this one. So when you do take it off, just bear in mind the bolt might just fly out on the other side. So just bear that in mind, as you can see there. So just bear that in mind. The bolt will come off from the other side, so you don't want to drop it, and then if you do it on the floor, then you have to crawl underneath it and everything. Just mess your day up a little bit more. What we do need to do now is we need to take them two terminals off, as you can see there. This terminal and this one. One's a 13mm nut, another one is a 8mm nut. It might be a 10mm on yours, but this is an 8mm nut on this one. Let's go ahead and take them two terminals off, and yeah, let's take this alternator out. Right, so I've got the 8mm socket on there and the ratchet. So I know what you guys are thinking. I'm not holding it with the other hand, and it's basically on the other terminal. But it's a big thick wire, that, so it's no problem. But yeah, I recommend you hold it with one hand, the alternator. Take these nuts and everything off with the other hand, basically the ratchet. So yeah, let's take this one off. We'll go ahead and take that one off, and that's it. Happy days. Take the alternator out. Right, guys, so there we have it. There's our brand spanking new alternator. Just fit it in reverse order. It goes straight in this way. Okay, we're going to get the bolts on. First things first, we'll get the terminals on. Okay, we're going to get the terminals on, then get the bolts on. Don't tighten them up 100%. Just basically get the bolts on, get the belt on, then we'll go ahead and tighten it up. Happy days, let's go, let's do it. So in order to get it back in, it's exactly the same way. Basically, you need two hands. I'm trying to do this with one hand, guys, and show you guys. So I'm good to you guys, aren't I? So just rest it there, and we'll get these terminals, as you can see here. One terminal here, one terminal there. Get these terminals back on, and then you refit it. Let's go. Okay guys, I've got the alternator back in there. I've got the two terminals back on as well. Just make sure you be careful. You don't want to drop the nuts inside the terminal, inside the alternator, or you'll be in big trouble then. You'll have to take the alternator apart. So what it is, I've just put this bolt on just to show you guys. I've got this on there. I'm going to get the bottom bolt on as well. This one here, get the bottom bolt on, and get this one, the 17mm, through the top as well. See if I can show you guys and do it at the same time through the bracket. I can't show you guys, just 1 minute. You can see there's a bracket there, so the bolt, if I can get my hands in there, will go behind the bracket and then in through the alternator. Really can't get it wrong. And it comes out this way, as you can see there. Yeah, you get the nut on, the 17mm nut. Right, as you can see there, I've got all three bolts on. The bottom one there, that one there, 216mm that is, and the nut and bolt there, I've got that one on as well. So the alternator, I've got them on nearly 99% tight. You know, hand tight, that is, finger tight. Okay, you don't want to go zipping them on all the way. This one as well. Okay, so that is, they're like finger tight kind of thing. So at least the alternator will move still. Right, so get it to the slack position, which is forward all the way. And let's get the belt on. Right, as for the belt, you can't really get it wrong. Pull it forward all the way. The alternator is on the slack position. Just get the belt on. Just 1 second. I need to get my hands in, the two hands in there. So give me a minute. Right, there you go. The belt is on. I had to get two hands on it because when I try to put it on this side, it comes off on the other side. So I had to hold it with both hands. So you get the picture. Slacken the alternator all the way forward. Belt is still slack. So we're going to push the alternator back. Okay, so that is not tight. We don't want it mega tight. Okay, so we're going to get a pry bar, pry the alternator back a little bit, and then just tighten up on one of the bolts, and we're good to go. Let's go. Okay, I hope you guys can see it, but to tighten the belt up, obviously we're just going to get a pry bar and pry the alternator back. Okay, and then what we do with the ratchet or whatever you've got, spanner, just tighten up one of the bolts up. So I don't know if you can see me doing it, if you guys can see me doing it. So pry the alternator back. So tighten that up. That should be tight enough. Just feel it for tension. Not too tight, not too loose. Happy days, that feels good. Let's go. Now that I've got the belts on here. Right, okay, we're going to go ahead and tighten the bottom bolt up. Tighten that 17mm nut and bolt up as well. And that's it. Put the battery lead on. Job done. Well, that is it, guys. All done and dusted. Fiat Punto, Grande or Evo. It's the 1.2 petrol. Dead easy. We've done the alternator. Yeah, that's how we do it. So I hope this video helps you guys out. If it didn't help you guys out, I'm sorry. Tried my best. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. Leave a comment in the comment section. Raul TV, Team R4UL. We'll see you guys next time.